Here we go. You are standing outside of the valley, the cave. Stephen Bradley as what's your name again?
Bago Saint Boulder.
Bago Saint Boulder.
Fighter extraordinaire. Dick Severer.
Yes.
Big beefy dude who just loves fighting.
There you
but it's
are.
Nice.
Yeah, you sound as well. Andrew Dorman as
Skeledrus Slate.
Skeledrus says
Wizard extraordinaire. Not a particularly pleasant person.
Gotcha. You are outside of the cave. What are you there to do?
We are there to save the bloody king's son, Luthien.
And also, hopefully, our village.
And eventually, our village is going... I think the king's going to... I'm not entirely sure what the king's going to do for our village, but certainly he's going to help us out, maybe by, I don't know, giving us a bit of a cash injection to rebuild the village is what I would be hoping for.
A Marshall Plan sort of vibe.
Yeah, it's good to have an overall plan for the future.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right we have a couple of lizard potions in our back pocket. We're going to meet up with our old pal Finch Momo.
You guys are going to party later?
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Great. You are standing outside of a dark cavern. You're walking in a valley, and slowly the rocks are starting to kind of form more and more over you. There's less and less light hitting you, and you're walking down towards a great like a stone door. And it's time to go into the cave. Are you ready? Do you have anything else you need before you go in?
I'm good, man. Do we need some sort of light source? Is that a good idea? We probably should get like some sort of torch.
Gotcha. Torch sconces we can light on the walls.
There's a couple along the way, but none of them are lit yet.
Well, I've got flint.
Go for it, man. Fucking light those torches up.
Gotcha. You light up one of the torches. You've got a torch. Do you want one each, or you just want one?
One each.
One each. You take one each of a torch.
I'll take another one. Yeah. Let's be sensible about this.
You walk up, and there's nearly no light now as you walk up to the great stone door. It's not as big as it looked from far away. It's maybe 20 feet tall.
Okay.
And
that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a statue in front of it.
Yeah.
And all the light is now gone. The only light is coming from your torch. There's a vague sense of a light over there in the that's the last of the forest, kind of.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You're nearly all done. You can just see, just vaguely as you look over there, there's just this bear. And he looks,
get it! Here, come here to me.
Get fucked!
Come here to me, second bear.
And he shouts at you. He's a bear.
Hey! But he's able to speak. Hey,
listen, bears can't talk. But this bear speaks. This bear says, get fucked!
You're a very far away. Bear. You've been a bear on my side this entire time.
Whoa.
Come on, guys.
Throw your sword at him, Baggett.
We're having fun, aren't we?
He's very far away. You turn and you see what's in front of you. There is the big stone door, double doors, and there is a statue, a stone statue of a lady, and it's like a noble woman. She's like wearing like the medieval equivalent of military dress blues. She's got a sword. She's like a warrior person, but she's dressed up all fancy. Triumphantly holding above her. She's not holding her sword in her hand. She's holding a golden key.
Ooh.
And she's holding that up, and she's made out of stone. But as you look, you can see that the key is golden.
Is gold?
Okay.
All right. Look, let's be real here. If we take that golden key, something's gonna happen. There's gonna be a trap of some description.
We've all seen Yield.
All right. So let's be honest with ourselves. But can I to the doors in front of us as well? Yeah,
The door's in front of you as well.
Can I give the door a little nudge?
Yeah. You walk up to the door, you give it a nudge, and you inspect it. Roll for perception over
Okay. 18.
Nice. You can see that there's clearly a golden keyhole.
Well, okay.
I mean, that's where the key's got to go.
Okay, nice one.
You can also you give it a nudge and nothing happens. It feels magically sealed.
It's magically sealed.
Can I attempt to magically lockpick it?
Magically lockpick it. Okay, give it a go. See what happens.
And to do this, I'm going to give it a try with normal lockpicks, like me chanting and stuff.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work, I would like to try again pouring the magic potion on my lockpicks.
Pouring a magic potion on the lockpicks. Wow.
This has got a lot of effort.
Try it first.
I got an 18.
Hey!
It's an incredible effort. It doesn't work.
Damn it!
You can tell it's that key.
Taking the sunlight.
Not only does it's a great effort, but it fails. Not only that, but a whisper on the wind says, it's the key.
Alright, let's just take the key.
I'll mage hand the key down.
Gotcha. As you mage hand the key out of the hand, the statue comes alive and attacks you.
I put the key back.
You put the key back and it stops. It's moved towards you a little bit, and it's pointing the key at you. But it's when you put the key back in its hand, it stopped.
There's nothing we can do with this information.
Not really. No.
Well, now we know it's going to come to life. Put your sword in front of its face.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. I stick my sword execution style. Like I take it turned upside down, and I point it right at the very tip of the throat of the statue.
Okay,
gotcha.
I hold it with as much strength as I possibly can.
Gotcha.
You ready, Bagger?
I'm ready to go.
All right, I've mage hand the sword away. Or the key away.
Roll for damage. Roll to see what you get with the sword.
Get it!
That's 20. Everyone drink. Hooray!
Let's go.
You cut its head off. The statue, as it comes alive, the head's just falling off and it's flopping around. It's waving. It's not got the key. You took the key out. You're holding it above its head, and it's waving around, and it doesn't know, and it's flopping, and it's flying, and it falls over and it dies. You cut its head off. It's dead.
Cool.
Nice. Congratulations. Cool. Well done.
Cool.
Wow,
we murdered again.
You've got
this is awesome.
You killed once more. That's
our bloodlust is sated for another day. Cool. This is exciting. Let's open this door, man.
Alright, does the key work?
The key, you move it over and you open up the door, and the door creaks open and you walk into the next room.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
The next room has it's a smaller room. As you walk into it, there's a lower ceiling above it. It smells kind of like dank, like you can hear something dripping somewhere as well. This is not as it's more of a cave. You're in there.
Sure, yeah.
And as you walk forwards, it's not a very fancy cave at all, but you can see that there's this small, like a hobbit door, down there. Okay. And in this door, in the center of it, there's a face on the door, made out of wood.
Do you want to put your sword against that face too?
Yeah.
No. Just in case.
Can I? I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna kind of slap the cheeks of the face.
Wake up, like boop, boop.
Yeah, like boop, 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 yeah, that kind of thing.
You walk up and you successfully.
I have to roll for the slaps.
Yeah. Having the slaps go, baby. Yeah. You do it successfully, and the eyes open, and the wooden face looks at you, and it's like it yawns awake, and it goes,
sorry for waking you up.
Oh yeah, it comes alive with a yawn, and it says, "I can let you through here, but you'll have to get 2 out of 3 riddles."
Do you want me to set fire to it?
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Do you want to set fire to it?
Nah, let's hear the riddles.
Alright.
He really wants it. I can tell by the look on this wooden face that he really wants to tell these riddles. Let's just hear them.
Alright, fine. He looks at you and he says you can do 2 out of 3 sweet riddles. Okay, here we go. Yeah. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
Once in a minute,
twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years.
The letter M.
It is the letter M.
Yeah.
1 out of 3, fair fucking play.
Okay. Good job, man.
Here we go. Next one.
I live for this shit. Yeah. This is excellent.
I have a mouth but cannot eat. I move but have no legs.
River.
I have a bank but no money.
River.
What am I?
River.
Final one.
It's a river. It's a river.
Actually, it's a street.
Give us a fucking third one. We already got through, but give us another one.
Okay. What starts with the letter E but only has 1 letter in it?
Oh shit. Starts with the letter E but only has 1 letter in it?
Yes.
Envelope.
Oh, it is an envelope. The door.
I stabbed this guy in the face with a sword.
Yeah, you kill him. Not only did he fail at riddles, not only did he fail the extra loser victory of doing a 3rd riddle for nothing, he also gets stabbed and will never tell a riddle again. Yeah. The door creaks open as ancient blood spews from its face.
Yeah.
You make your way to the next room,
You
Inside.
need to check the next. I'm gonna check my notes for a second. Room. Yes, that's right.
Chamber.
Yeah. Space.
Oh no! There's a wooden floor, and there's a crackling fire in the corner.
Okay.
It's like it seems like a nice little place. There's pleasant, homely smell. It's like a lovely pub, like with a fire.
It's nice.
It's a nice smell. There's an opulent woolen rug in the center of the room, and at the center there's a small table. Okay. And on that table there's a sword whose blade dances with a magical fire and a large health potion.
Okay.
So it's a really nice looking room, and there's a nice fire in the corner. And the other door out of it's over there.
That's a trap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure it's a trap. Yeah.
So, go around the trap?
I would say attempt to go around the table and just go to the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So there's not much room between the rug and the wall, so do you want to try and...
We'll just shimmy over. I know I'm a bit of a bulk, but
Gotcha.
I'll do my best.
I'll to roll for dexterity to see how
I'm
you
sucking in my
around
gut
the room.
at this point.
Oh, not very dexterous.
My muscular gut.
-1 to this. Oh, that's a 4.
That's a 3. Gotcha, okay.
8.
Okay, gotcha. You both almost immediately step out into the middle of the floor, and as you like put your feet on the rug, it just falls down underneath you. Now you don't fall in, but there is a giant hole now in the center of the room, and the table in the middle seems to stay there. It's there, and the sword is still definitely
floating.
Yeah, it's like floating there, and the potion is still there, but the rug is now fallen down, and the rug is fallen down a pit that's about maybe 15 feet deep.
Can I reach out with, I suppose, I guess it would be my torch, would be the longest poking instrument, and just poke the table?
Yeah, gotcha. You can't reach it.
The table.
Okay.
Oh, here, use your fucking mage hand and get us that potion.
Can I mage hand the table itself?
Gotcha. Yeah, you try to make
the table. Okay, yeah, fine, the table.
You want to do it?
I want to see if it floats.
Yeah. Go for it.
Gotcha.
I guess.
You mage hand the table. Roll for it. See what you get.
Do I magic successfully? No. That's a 4.
It's a 4. Yeah, you don't get there at all. You very feebly reach out very nearby you, and it's sad.
I look sad. I pull out my sword. Go to maybe I try to reach out to the table with my sword, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Get anything.
Yeah. You can't quite reach it.
I figured as much. All right. I'm gonna. I'm going to. Is there anything above us?
There's a relatively low ceiling.
Relatively low ceiling. Okay.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't think so.
You know what's great at climbing roofs?
God, that's not a good idea. But okay, let's do it.
Okay. I'd like to make my way back to safety.
Yeah, gotcha.
Take out my lizard potion.
Gotcha.
Have a swig. No, not the whole thing. I'm not going mental.
You drink a half. You have a half a lizard.
I have half.
You have a half a lizzie.
Yeah. Do I turn into a flying lizard perchance, or is it just a regular lizard?
Just a regular lizard, but you're going to climb up walls. Congratulations, you're a lizard.
I put my hand over my eyes and I shake my head, and I'm like, I guess
He's successfully harsh on his lizard times. Alright. Yeah. No, that's not cool. Just FYI.
Sorry, I know, I don't understand the. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fair enough.
You can call me Scalagers.
Alright,
You're successfully a little lizard guy.
Okay, can I climb? So I can't climb up the walls?
Yeah, you can climb up a wall.
Can I climb up over the ceiling?
Sure, yeah, you can.
Can I let myself fall on the table?
Yeah, you can climb up towards the table, and as you get there, you feel that there's an invisible magical rope that was in the centre of the room that was holding up the table.
Oh.
So I climb down the rope, and I'm going to try start to swing.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Oh wow! What
Gotcha. Swing for it. Yeah. Roll for that. See how much you do. If you roll a really good one, you get both of them. If you roll a decent one, you get one of them.
Sure.
If you roll a bad one, then you survive.
The rope breaks.
Whatever.
That's an 8.
It's an 8. You survive, and you get the potion lands, but it breaks, and the sword falls down and it hits onto the carpet.
Sorry,
that's down there. The rug that's down there.
Oh yeah,
see where the rug is falling.
Can we salvage any of this potion if we lick it off the floor?
You can have a lick of it. Yeah, you can have a lick.
You gotta get some of that. Get a lick
potion. Yeah,
I get licking.
You both get a lick of potion.
Yeah,
and you both get 4 health back.
Full HP.
4. I got 4 back.
Sure,
that's cool.
So do I revert back to human form?
Yeah, you're in a lizard. You're not a lizard guy anymore.
I was hoping he would stay a lizard for a little bit longer.
You can stand for a lizard for a little bit longer. You want to stay a lizard for a little bit longer?
Okay,
it's meant to be 10 minutes, and that you just solved that straight away.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get up on my shoulder.
Yeah, can you also carry my gear? Because
yes, I am very sure.
Sure, great, okay.
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
You set off across the way. You edge around the thingy.
Easier now that I have.
It's easier now that there's no trick rug there to scare you.
Yes.
And you get around. You get to the other door. You just open up and you walk straight through. And you arrive into the next room, and it's like a dank, dark, like a cell, and there's a funny smell. And you walk into this room, something doesn't smell right, and there's liquid all over the floor. And as you look down, you can hear your feet like splashing, and it's more like dank, and you can hear dripping, and it's like a gross, like a dungeon type of room.
I hate
and
it.
the funny smell, you're not sure. Roll for perception, see if you can get what the smell is.
As a lizard, I'm into it, but that's a 10.
13.
It smells like oil.
Ooh, okay.
And you can see in front of you there is a sconce, like a torch that's like a pole that's driven into a hole in the ground in front of you, and in front of that all the water is liquid. It's that weird oily smelling liquid, and there are stepping stones that are risen up above the liquid level.
Sure.
You probably have to walk along them.
Yeah. Where's the door? Is there a door anywhere?
At the other end of this walk,
okay,
there is a door, and in front of it on either side there is a 2 sconces for torches, but they're not lit.
Okay. So what do you think here now? I don't really understand.
As a lizard,
yeah,
I think I'm going to try and just can you put me on one of the lily pad stones?
I can place you on one of the lily pad stones for sure. Yeah.
Does it sink? Do I feel any?
I take the lizard in my strong calloused hand.
Yeah.
I place him down on the stone. I give him a little rub.
Sure.
I give him a little rub across his tummy down towards his crotch area and down his tail, just to make him feel safe and feel like he's everything's going to be okay.
Still your pussy.
Sure. And let him go then.
You pet your friend and you
pet him. Yeah.
Sure. You leave him down on the little stone, and you can feel that it seems like it's
totally
a stone. It's a normal stone. Everything's fine.
Will I be able to leap to the next one?
Yeah, you give it a go. Roll for dexterity.
Do I get a bonus as being a lizard?
Sure.
I missed. That's a 12.
A 12. You successfully leap to the next one.
Okay. Nice one. This is easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Can I continue doing this?
Yeah, you can keep going
until I reach the other side.
Yeah. There's 4 more.
Oof. I don't know about this, but okay.
Let's get to this. First one. 15.
You got it.
Second one. 4.
Oh, you slip and you don't fall off it, but your whole tail, your back end gets soaked in the oil.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're all oily now.
Okay,
so I'm stranded in the middle of a lake of oil.
No, you're in the oil, but like you've gotten back out, you're ready to jump to the next one again, but you just got your back ends all covered in oil.
Careful, man. Yeah.
That's a 4 again.
Oh,
it's a 4 now. You fall in. You get to the next one. You're all oily now. Your front fell in somehow this time. You flipped around. How many you got? 1 or 2?
So that was
the third.
That was the third. One more. That's 13.
It's 13. You successfully jump to the other side. Nice. You're all covered in oil.
Okay.
Everywhere's oily. Like in front of you now, you're still stopping through oil. It's not at the same level as the oil.
Jesus, okay,
that
man.
Was behind the stones.
I have to go through this as well, though, right?
Sure.
Can I try and open the door?
You try and open the door. You can feel it's magically sealed, and it's got something to do with the torches.
Brilliant. Oh, bollocks. Okay, right. All right.
I'm going to de-lizard, won't I?
No, I'm going to step on. I step on the rock. On the lily pad rock. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah.
I say wait there.
Okay.
You have to roll dexterity just twice because you're not a lizard.
Yeah.
You don't have to jump to each one though.
Yeah.
Take 2 steps and be done.
16.
16, go again.
12.
At 12, you successfully get to the inside, but your entire, like, into your right boot, you get covered in oil as well.
Into my right boot?
Yeah, you make it, but, like, as you get there, your leg kind of falls back in, and your whole, like, your right leg gets coated in oil.
I take the torch out. Can I take the torch out of its... I can't move the torch out of its thing.
No, those torches won't move. The torches that
fuck,
side.
Man. Hey, look, get your... use your flame powers. And move the fire to the other torches.
Yeah, sure.
I'll de-lizard.
He can do it as a lizard,
I don't think he can do it as a lizard. I don't think we can't still have magic when he's a lizard.
Why not? He's a lizard.
What a great sentence to say. Man, that's a delight for me.
I think that's totally. I think that. Well, look, you're the dungeon daddy. Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. But like, I think he can do it as a lizard. But actually, I would like him back as a human being because you're better to me as a human being. You're better to me as a human being. I think
we're at about 10 minutes anyway. You turn back into a human being.
Am I still oil covered?
Yeah. You're still
I'm
oily.
still glabrous.
You look. Can I just say you look great?
Thank you.
Great. You're covered in oil.
Yeah.
You've got oily leg.
I got no leg. Am I
So-
slipping in this?
No.
You mentioned there was a torch in the middle.
No, there's a torch. There was a torch in the middle at the other side, back where you guys were.
Like on a long...
Yeah, it was like buried in the ground. It was like a thing that you could carry.
Fuck.
I think we missed a step here.
Well, can you not do it from a distance, no?
I can, up to 50 feet.
Gotcha, cool. You're human again. Use mage hand, try and bring it over.
Okay. Use your mag hand. Fucking do it, man.
Oh, mag hand. That's a 12 plus 3.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, you bring
15.
it over. Yeah, it wanders lopsily towards you, but it doesn't drip any oil or anything or fire anywhere. You bring it over to you, and it's in front of you now. It's in your hand.
Nice.
Okay, I can control fire here.
I'm well aware of that.
But
do it.
if I cock this up, I'm fairly sure I'll set myself on fire.
Well, I am willing to take that risk.
Or you could just light the torches.
Why would I do it?
You've got longer arms than I do, Bago. Everyone knows the Boulder clan have long limbs.
That's true, they do. Okay, I'll take the torch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step. How do I have to step onto one of the rocks or lily pads or anything?
No, it's just a door right in front of you. The stepping stones bit is done. You're on some more solid ground again. But there's a vague film of oil everywhere. So you're holding the torch.
So I cautiously, with both hands, I very carefully, even though I am quite a bulky man, and you'll roll, but you'll roll. But I'm a big dude, but I'm going to cautiously walk over, very, very carefully.
Can I prepare an action?
Yeah, sure.
Can I prepare to fire control?
Sure.
In the most fire extinguishing way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 12.
At 12, you
plus 2.
You successfully light one of them on fire.
Nice.
It's not perfect, but nothing's gone on fire.
Nice.
You get it.
Okay, I turn around and give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's going well.
You briefly taking your hand off of the pole. You're trying.
Then grabbing it suddenly. Very quickly.
It's great.
It's like I'm a little bit nervous. I walk over to the other torch.
Yeah.
I look back at him.
Yeah.
I nod.
I'm ready to cast.
I look back at the torch.
Yeah.
I go to light the torch again.
The torch nods.
The torch nods at me. Torch nods back at me. I'm like, "You ready?" And he says, "I'm ready." And then I'm rolling for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. That's a 6.
Fire control.
It's a 6. You try and control the fire. Roll for it. See what you get with your magic for fire control.
17.
That's 17. Wow. Oh, the fire, like a bit of it drips down and starts to set a bit of the floor on fire, but you successfully calm it down.
Nice.
And you do light the thingy, and the door sparks off.
We did it.
Nice. Comes kind of golden, and it opens up, and a load of cold wind comes in at you, and it's a much bigger hall that you'd be entering into next. You're ready to go through?
Okay, yeah. I turn around and I turn around and I just grab my dick and just that kind of that gesture of like a to the whoever fucking put this room together.
Sure. Yeah. You give it one of those.
Yeah. Sprinkles.
And you walk into the next room. Well done. Good
thanks.
Walk into the next room. It's the largest one you've been in yet. It is a big, cavernous, echoing hall. It's a giant fucking big scary area.
Yeah.
There's several of the cloaked figures you can see are like knocking around. There's 3 or 4 guys that are just playing cards and
I rummage in my pocket.
Yeah. Got you. Yeah, what do you want to do with it? What do you want to do?
I want to look at it.
Yeah.
I want to see. Is there any? Do I see anything that maybe resembles this?
Yeah,
around me?
there's a load of flags. It's like, do you remember the Foot Clan in Teenage Mutant Ninja
I do remember.
Turtles?
So there's arcade machines and skateboarders.
Not quite, but the equivalent. It's like cards and whiskey and beer, I guess, whatever.
Okay.
And they're like sharp.
Cool dudes, basically.
But there's only a few hanging out. Yeah, well, they're definitely skateboarding though. There's a half pipe.
A half pipe. There's guys. There's guys with like young. Do they have? Are they kind of get young people into this?
You can't tell. They're all hooded.
They're all hooded, of course,
all the time.
Tunnel snakes rule.
You can see that in the center of the hall, on a mock throne, there is a little prince boy, and he's there, and he's tied up, and he doesn't see you. No one sees you yet. You're at the edge of the hall. No one's seen that the door is opened.
Is there an easier way? Do you think there's an easier way in that they use?
I feel like I probably don't have to navigate this every single time.
Pop out to the shops.
Yeah. They're gonna have to get some Milka bars. They have to probably have to go through all this shit.
So we're not revealed yet. We have the element of surprise.
We have the element of surprise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what's great at gnawing through rope surrounding princes? You know, are famed for their teeth. Lizards.
I don't want to turn into a lizard. What for? To do what?
You could untie the prince without anyone noticing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Just a hypothesis. We don't have to do it. No, I don't. How many people do we see?
Yeah.
There's like 4 guys knocking around for 4 hooded
I
figures.
throw my sword.
Come on!
I throw my sword. What is the layout of people that we see?
It's like a workshop. It's like a central area. There's kind of desks with loads of different stuff. Some people are sharpening weapons. Some people are trying to do paperwork. Some people.
All right, guys who are sharpening weapons, I throw my sword at them.
Gotcha. You throw the sword.
I throw the sword. I'm angling it in a way that I can try and get maybe 2 throats.
Gotcha. You roll for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course I do.
Add throw.
12
plus 3 is 15.
15.
You hit one of them with a sword and damage one. You're in a combat situation. Come on, let's do it. You did throw the sword. You hit one of them. You've got an advantage on that person, and you've done them damage before they can start. It's going to be your go before anyone else thinks to do anything. So go for it,
I'm going to cover my dagger in poison.
Oh, great!
Oh, that's a good idea.
You drip a lot of poison over your dagger. What do you want to do with it first?
Pardon?
You want to go? You're going to hang back and do that?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, gotcha. You hang back, you take a bit of cover, you throw your poison over your dagger. Now the fellas are coming towards you. The 2 people who were there, one of them a bit wounded, who's coming towards you. Who threw a sword at me? He's coming towards the area where it came from.
He's coming towards.
He's coming towards you.
Where's the sword now?
It's on the ground. He's pulled it out. Oh, well, actually, no, screw it. It's in his side. It's in his side. He's coming towards you. He's got his own.
It's clanking on the ground as he runs.
He's got an axe. He's coming towards you with an axe, and the other one is looking at you quite angrily. So the one with your sword in it comes towards you and takes out the hooded figure takes out its own sword and takes a swing at you.
Okay.
And hits you.
Ooh.
And does 6 damage.
Yikes.
Hits you with a sword. It's like a death strength. It's a weird thing. And the other person was working on a crossbow, and they shoot the crossbow at you.
Okay.
Skeletris, and hit you as well. And do 5 damage.
Yikes.
Big hit.
So now it's your go.
Okay. Can I grab for the sword that's in the guy's side to get that back?
Sure. You try and reach for the sword and grab it and bring it back.
No. I throw down the smoke grenade.
Gotcha.
Throw down the smoke grenade. I do have to roll for that?
Yeah, for sure. See, like, what do you want to roll for dexterity to try and run away when you get it, right? So you're not just standing
what I do is, here goes. I want to throw the smoke grenade and I want to grab for the sword while they're all dazed with smoke and get it out before they attack me.
Gotcha, go for it.
Oh, 1!
You put the smoke grenade in your own mouth. You lose 2 health.
Oh shit!
Tries to pull the pin with his teeth.
That fucking sucks.
You put the whole grenade in your mouth and pull the pin and throw it at them. The grenade remains in your mouth, explodes. It hurts you.
Fuck, that's
grim. That was a great try, though. I mean,
billowing smoke from your mouth now.
Yeah.
Okay. It is going to be your go now.
Okay,
Andrew.
So let's have a look. Are there many torches around this fellow who crossbowed me?
It's all little lanterns with little glass protectors around them.
Of course. Can't control that fire.
It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting it.
Alright, I'll try and throw my poison dagger at the crossbowman.
Do you want to throw it?
Oh, come on, look who's saying.
You're no talk. I just ate a fucking smoke bomb for some reason.
Alright, let's give this a go. That's a 15 plus -1.
You hit him in the neck, and he starts to go down. The combination of the poison with just like being hit in the neck with a dagger, that's no good on the best of days. He goes down and he's dying on the ground, but as he goes down, he knocks over some weapons, and you can hear the sound of the other two guys who are in the room coming over to take up the fight.
Okay.
So now there is one of them, which you're fighting.
Yeah, who has sword in the side.
You sword in the side, yeah, not doing great on health. One of them dead, and two more coming over.
Okay.
Who's got it?
It is one of the new guys go.
Oh.
So they're going to, one of them is going to swing roll a 20. Holy shit. Hits both of you a little bit and does 7 damage. It just comes over and just swings at both of you with like this magic sword. It's got like ice power, I guess. It just swings across you and just hits you both in your little boy bellies and splits you open a little bit. There's 7 damage each. How are you doing on the health?
9.
Not great.
Not great? What are you on?
5.
I see. Okay,
Yikes. Do you have any?
I've got some potion.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Should we just use that now, do you think?
Well, if you distract them, because you're attacking.
Oh, I have an idea. Okay, alright. Is my go, yes?
The other guys go first and misses you.
Hey.
Oh my god. I take my rope out, tie a noose at the end, swing it around, and throw it at the sword to try and pull my sword out.
Wow. Okay, great. Okay.
Yeah.
That's. I don't know what you're going to roll for that. What do you think? Strength.
I would have said dexterity.
Dexterity. Go for it.
Yes, I would have. Yes. Well, no. Throw is strength. So
throw is strength. That does make sense.
Yeah.
The best of throws.
1.
Oh no! Well, drink.
Oh shit! This is fucking.
Okay. You manage to tie up Skeledris a bit. The rope goes around you and just wraps you up and makes you fall over.
Damn it!
It is your go next.
Okay.
You can't really move. You can move your arms, I guess.
Is the door to the room behind us still open?
The door to the room behind you, it is still open, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to fire control one of those torches.
Oh, yeah?
And bring it into the room and immolate the guys closest to
Gotcha, you want to try and burn the ones closest to you.
Yeah, and if that sets fire to the whole room and creates a massive fireball, so be it.
Gotcha, go for it.
I'm into that. I'm well into that.
I think we can all handle that.
That's 17 plus 3. So
oh, yeah.
20, hooray!
20!
You successfully bring the fire in. As it drips by, it like fire falls on the fire in the room. It forms this massive fireball. It's all coming towards the guy. It knocks over 2 of them, and they're set on fire, oily fire. And so 2 of them are down, and one of them's still there.
Oily fire. Nasty.
So another fireball has done it again. It is the one that is still alive's go. Next, it is that hooded figure is going to take out a sword and step towards you again.
I'm a bit nervous.
Misses you. Slightly on fire. He swings near you and stabs into the ground instead, and then looks up like, oh, shit. As if to say,
hoping to take my sword off me. Is my go?
It is.
I go for his sword.
Gotcha.
Is it? What's the sword just clanged off the ground? Didn't it stick in the ground?
His sword, stuck in the ground a little bit.
Stuck in the ground a little bit. Actually, then I'm just gonna boot him in the face.
Gotcha. You kick him in the head. Unarmed strike. Go for it. +3.
Fuck it! 5!
A 5.
2 and then +3 is a 5.
Okay. You just kick him in the belly.
Oh.
You're going to
sucks.
he's in great pain. It's undignified.
He's winded slightly.
It's like we've always known violence.
It's like when you kind of
world.
fall down the stairs a little bit awkwardly and you're about
There's no joy nor drama in it.
exactly. You can't tell anybody about it afterwards, but you
know
want
it's a pain
it.
that's not going to go away for a while as well. It's not like, oh, this happened and you get over it. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Andrew.
I'm going to roll away from the combat and drink my potion.
Gotcha. You roll away from the combat and drink your potion. Roll for the potion.
Oh, that's a 6.
It's a 6. Hold on. What is it?
It's a D6 plus med.
Excuse me. It's your D6 plus med. That's me who should roll that. Gotcha. You, your med is what?
+2.
+2. You get 6 health points back.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that brings me up to 12.
That's pretty good.
There's only one left. He's pretty much there for the killing. It's his go. He sweeps at you. He can't really do anything. He looks like he's given up. And he looks around at all his dead buddies around him, and he's just on the ground there. He's like, yeah, whatever. And he's like, yeah, you can kill me or don't kill me. I don't care.
But he's completely like he's not gonna. Is he gonna attack me when I'm?
You don't really know. I mean, it seems like he's given up.
Can I just kind of like chop him in the face and just knock him out or something?
Gotcha. You try and knock him out. Yeah. Roll for it and see what you get.
Here we go.
17.
Nice. Successfully knock him out.
Yeah.
You're all done. Everything's set and everyone's quiet.
Yeah. Can I take my health potion?
Sure.
I'm feeling a little. I'm only on 9.
You take your health potion. What's your health potion? What's your med?
D6 plus med.
What's your med?
It doesn't say.
Your medicine is your intelligence sign.
Oh wait. Oh, is it? Oh, -1.
I see. Okay. You got 5.
Sweet. What's that mean?
That's 5.
Oh, 5.
So
Okay.
it's a 6
right.
minus 1.
So 14. Cool. That's alright.
Okay, gotcha. You have both gained back a little bit of health.
Yeah.
You are standing in this room now, and you can just see in front of you. There's been a little kid tied up on like this.
Oh yeah, from that.
Staring at you this whole time.
Oh, I throw a sword at him.
He just shouts "cool," and he seems to enjoy the violence. But he's excited about getting rescued. But he's still trying.
I set 2 guys on fire in front of this kid, and his reaction is cool.
Hey! He reminds me of us when we were kids.
That's true. I
We
remember
used to love violence, didn't we?
when you were kidnapped and I had to rescue you.
Exactly. Our first adventure, you would say.
Yeah.
I feel like this kid might be a adventurer in the future, maybe, if he wasn't such a prince. Hey, Prince, Luthien.
Yeah, he says.
How do you feel about adventures?
Oh, I don't know, you guys. I just like it's weird because like my dad's like a really bad king, and
met him.
when I got like captured here. It's been like really awful to be kidnapped, but it's been nice to get away from everything that's going on. I don't know if people are happy back home, but anyway, listen, rescue me and let's go back and
My prince.
unless you guys are interested in some work.
My prince.
What could you possibly have organised from this position you're in
Well,
to
it's
get
been ready for a while. A lot of people don't like the king, but I don't think he's a very good ruler. And if you help me,
It's your dad.
well, if you help me kill him, it happens all the time in this world. If you help me kill him, I'll give you a bunch of money, and then I'll be the king, and I'll be a good king.
How much money are you going to give us?
I'll give you 50 gold.
My prince.
You know how many lizard potion we can get?
Exactly 5 of them. Exactly 5 of them. My prince, before we agree to this monetary assassination contract, have you seen anyone from a village arrive in the past day or two to this stronghold?
Anyone from a village arrive? I mean, there's been some of the new recruits to get their hoods have been brought in by the way just over there.
Were any of them in the room that we just fireballed?
No, I don't think so. That was the way in. I mean, they were in the work bit. They hammer things.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, where's that? Show me where that is.
Oh, well, that's over there, but that's where the boss is. So I mean,
there's a boss.
Oh yeah, that's like an evil witch lady. She's like in charge of everybody.
Okay.
So you have to fight her, I guess.
Let's cut
if you want to rescue everybody.
Let's cut the prince loose. Okay.
Yeah. Well, look. We should check it out.
Well, okay. Our village is fucked.
Huh?
Our village is
Okay.
fucked, right? And the king is a waste of time. We
Sure.
can just agree on this.
What do you think, Luthien?
I think you should help me do my thing.
Oh, do you think?
Of like killing the king. Anyway, that's what I'm into.
Okay, well, I think we should save the people of our village.
Okay,
that's what we're here for, right?
You can do that too, but I mean, promise you'll pick me up on the way back, or I'll help. Maybe
I will definitely pick you. Can I pick? We can come in now if you want.
I can try and help.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
okay, untie me then. Cool.
I untie. I go to untie him.
Gotcha. Cool. Can I have a weapon? Can I have a thing that I can?
Crossbow.
Oh yeah, can we take one of the crossbows from
gotcha.
the
One of the other guys had a crossbow. You pick up the crossbow. He takes a couple of crossbow bolts. And he's ready.
Can we search the bodies for anything?
Sure. You search all of the bodies. Yeah.
What do we find?
You find between them. They've got 6 gold. And
nice.
They've all got those neck tattoos.
Nice.
And
cool. Yeah.
They've all got hoods.
I forgot about those.
Cloaky hoods.
Yeah.
One of them had a crossbow. That's gone. There's a dagger, and there's a sword.
Oh, can I take my sword back?
Yeah, sure. You can pick up your sword again.
Yeah.
Can I put on one of their cloaks?
Gotcha. You put on one of the cloaks. Yeah.
Good idea. Should I dress up? I got to take one of their cloaks as well.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Luthien looks at you and goes, "Well,
the other 2 are charred, right?
No, yeah, the other 2 are charred. That's
Luthien,
right.
you stay as you are, and I want you to hide that crossbow.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
Right.
Luthien conceals the crossbow behind himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Gotcha. You guys are dressed up as the hooded figures.
What's our plan here?
Let's just wing it. I say let's just get in there and let's just see what happens. Let's see what you're dealing with.
Yeah, he could be the sacrifice for the witch.
Exactly.
Perfect, we have it.
Alright. Let's go into that door. Let's see what's going on in there.
You step to the side of the cavern that you're in, and you walk past all the desks with loads of paperwork and different crap on them, and you walk to a side area that has a sort of like a big metal door, and you pull it open. It's quite a big deal.
Cool.
And you walk in, and you can hear the sound of labour. You can hear people heaving and hitting stuff, and you walk in and there's this like shitty smell, and it's like, oh, there's loads of people in here working, and there's some of our friends, there's the village people, and you're above and you can see them from above, and at the top you can see there's this witch, and she's drinking and she's having a great time, and she's got like big crazy purple hair, and she's got a dress on, and she's like she's laughing, and she's drinking wine, and she's like conducting like an orchestra, and there's this guy hitting a a drum, and everyone's hammering in time with the drum, and they're all making horrible stuff for her horrible world. So she's down there and you're up here. You haven't been seen yet. Okay.
We walk in with Luthien.
You walk in with Luthien. You make yourselves known. You walk in very
we make ourselves known.
He's got his hands behind his back. You're walking either side of him.
What do you think?
Just real quick, I'm going to drink my magic potion.
Gotcha. You neck your magic potion before you get around the side.
I'm going to drink my strength potion as well.
You both have increased strength. I want you to just temporarily. I want you to add +3 to your magic and your strength.
Okay. So +3 plus the 3, so it's +6.
Yeah.
Plus 3. Okay, so that's just my strength. Did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right.
Just.
You walk
better
up,
be practical.
She's like looking at you, and she's like, "Oh, what's this? Why?" She's looking at you like, maybe he shouldn't be out of his chair, but this is something that's normal enough. Sometimes the prisoner will get brought to her, and she finishes her wine, and she looks at you like, "What have you got for me?" She like waves her hand like, "Proceed." Explain this.
Ma'am, there was an incident in the next room.
Yeah.
And we've dealt with it. It was adventurers. Adventurers came in.
Yeah.
We killed them, as we do with all the adventurers.
They made it past all the traps.
They
didn't take the B door where you just walk in.
Told you there was a B door.
That's how everyone gets in and out. Okay. But I don't know. I know you guys. I know you guys. We're all colleagues. We're all colleagues. We're friends.
I love working here.
Me too.
I love working. I know you're the boss. Of course you love working.
You may like offer you some wine.
I think wake me when it's Friday. I don't even think about that. That's not even a. I am living for the week.
And she waves over and she brings you 2 glasses of wine. Each have a glass of wine. And she like necks her wine and she makes you do it as well. So I want you to
you're very kind.
Roll for Constitution to see how you do with the wine.
Okay.
She handles it immaculately. 15 and 6. You feel pretty drunk off that wine. You feel fine.
Do I finish it?
Yeah, you have to down it. Yeah,
okay.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. You down like you like 2/3, 3/4 of the wine. Like you've got a little dribble left, but you've down most of your wine.
Okay. Can I sneakily pour the lizard potion into the glass of wine.
Okay, gotcha. You just leave your wine down and you're having a bit of a chat. I want you guys to keep up a conversation and say what you want to say and roll for charisma. And see if you can kind of distract her well enough that you can stealthily.
Okay. I have to say, those adventurers did put up quite a serious fight.
They actually did better than I've seen any adventurers do. I would be perfectly honest with you. 15.
A 1. You just pour the lizard potion into your own thing, just way out there in the open. And she's looking at you like, oh yeah, you like the party? And you're like, yeah.
He lives if you don't mind saying, he lives for the weekend, this guy.
Oh yeah. Well, you're still on duty though, so maybe don't drink that lizard potion.
I agree.
That you right there.
I agree.
Okay. Well then don't drink that. But now the lizard potion is just in your hand, but you can't drink it for a minute. Your boss has told you not to drink the lizard potion.
Would you like it?
I don't have that much. Roll for persuasion.
Both or just
both of you going like, come on, yeah. We'll all have lizard potion.
20.
A 20.
13.
You both seem so like
14.
Yeah, let's do it. And so she's like, well, tie him up, and then she takes it and she goes, you guys gonna drop as well? And she drinks the lizard potion like that, and she's like, woo. And she's like, come on, you guys as well now, drop yours as well. And tie him up too before you do, because I'm going to be a lizard in a minute. So.
Do you want to attack her now?
I throw my sword.
You throw your sword, but as you do, roll for it.
Okay.
You hurl the sword
it's
through the
a
air.
6.
It swings towards her.
It's a 6.
But as it gets closer to her, it embeds into the chair she was sitting on, because she's already turned into a little lizard. And she starts scuttling away. And she's getting away, and now like the guy who was like playing the drum, he looks freaked out and he stopped playing the drum, and all the people, the slaves around, they're like, oh fuck, and they don't know what to do, but they all look scared because there's guys with whips that are starting to hit them, and they're kind of like hitting up with the beats off.
The beats off. I mean, people can't tap their toes. Yeah, it's a mess.
So it is your go next, Andrew.
Okay, so she's running away
she's scuttling away as a little lizard.
Mage hand.
Mage hand. Mage hand.
Mage hand, I pick her up.
You try and pick her up with mage hand. Roll for it.
It's a 12 plus 6 from
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You successfully pick her up with the mage hand. Well done. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm going to jump at the lizard with a choking motion, much like I did back in the forest at the very start of this adventure. And I'm going to try and grab that lizard in midair and squash it.
Gotcha. Roll for whatever that is, strength or dexterity.
Strength, which I have a +6 already.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Let's just be
fair here.
Let's be fair. It's a 14. It's a 20, baby.
You successfully grab it and squish it. And as we all know, when you die as a lizard, you die in real life too. Get in. Horrible. You successfully squash. Everyone like gasps, and all the slaves are starting to shout and scream, and the guys are trying to whip them, but they can't control them. And the guy with the drums has just gotten up and he's fucked off, and he's left the 2 drums there. And it's chaos in the room. Everyone's like, the slaves are all shouting and screaming.
Everybody, we're here to save everyone that was in our village. And
2 of the whip guys come over and start attacking you now. They're ready to fight. What do you want to do?
Could Luthien fucking shoot a fucking crossbow? Or what?
Oh yeah, Luthien's at the crossbow this whole time, just behind his back. Luthien shoots a crossbow at one of them, shoots him in the head and falls down. There's another one coming towards you with a hip whip.
Nice.
They go, I was pretty good. I'm a prince. Like, I got all really good training.
I did not know this. If I had known this, I would have.
He's loading up the crossbow.
Lizard.
He's loading up the crossbow again.
Cool. Can I turn to Luthien and say, Luthien, lead your people, we'll handle the guard?
That's a great idea.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Luthien looks at all the people and he goes, my people, rise up. And they go, we're tied up, we're chained, that's why we're still here.
Didn't realise that. That's my mistake, that's my fault.
This guy with a whip coming towards you now, he cracks a whip at you and does 4 damage to you. Hits you real, the side of the face with a whip, like
10.
Gets you like right near the eye, but not in the eye, like blood in your eye though. So
it stings. Burns.
So that guy's still coming towards you. Luthien's loading up another arrow and shoots him in the belly. He's alive, but he's not in whipping distance anymore.
So there's only one guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I got nothing. Look, while I'm here, fuck it. I take my little thing of poison out.
Yeah.
And I just throw it at him.
Throw for throw.
My
That's
throw
going to be +6 as well, isn't it? 'Cause throw is
throw is +6. Yeah. I got a 4.
10. You throw it near him. He breathes in the poison on the ground and he just seems to lose the will to live. He just falls
That's
asleep.
cool.
Falls asleep there, and
I'll take that.
Didn't kill him, but you just threw poison.
That's fine.
on the
I'm
floor.
cool with that.
Anyway, it's great. He's and you can, when you look at them, you can see that they both have keys on their belts.
Oh, cool.
Let's start unlocking people.
Let's start unlocking people.
Gotcha. You, Luthien is still riling up the crowd, going, "My people, we can escape. Come on, let's get out of their captivity." And you guys are unlocking all of the rows of chains that all the workers, all the slave guys were like hammering on things on, and then they all start to run away, and they all start to run after Luthien. They're heading out through exit B, which is obviously the one
we should have been doing from the beginning.
Yeah, and they're all just running out of there, and you can see that there's chaos. All the deputies, like all of the fancy folk who were the witches, second and third in command on the evil committee, they're all running around and they don't know what to do, and it's chaos. Everyone's running everywhere.
All right, let's go.
You can see your village people over there, and they're waving at you, and they're like, "Hey, how's it going? You guys aren't such assholes after all, I guess."
Thank you.
We're going to do the revolution. If you want to help, that'd be great. But that's fine as well. Cool. Good luck.
See, thank you so much.
They head off on the revolution, and you can hear everyone escaping, and then Luthien turns to you like, "We did it, boys! Hurrah!"
Luthien, thank you very much. I feel like are you okay, Luthien?
I'm okay, thank you. It's been a while. Over and I shot my crossbow and something I shouldn't have. I've just seen it turned out to be an evil guy and not a villager.
Oh, thank
it was
God.
one of the guards. So
hilarious.
Lucky, but I could have been anyone. That was what the scary thing is. Genuinely frightening.
What a hilarious like mistake that was.
Anyway,
it's like from a spoof film that was. Listen, Luthien, thanks you very much for this. Thanks very much for like just listen. Good luck, all right.
Thanks. Are you guys going to help me kill the king?
50 gold?
Yeah.
What about like a fife or something better? We're killing your dad, which is regicide.
Give us 80.
80 gold?
Yeah.
Okay, 80 gold. Final offer. Shakes your hand and it's done.
Sweet.
Damn it!
Great.
What were you going to say?
Like a town or something?
I don't want a town.
You are back walking
You're a town.
You are
80 gold. You know how much fucking lizard punch we can get?
8!
You know what kind of crazy weekend we can have? With 80 gold, it's gonna be fucking awesome. We're gonna windbreak. We go meet fucking Finchy.
We got 2 hours.
Finchy and fucking Jonesy. You're gonna be there.
Everyone's gonna be there.
2 hours and 40 minutes of lizard time. That's what you traded.
Yeah, and I wouldn't change a thing. All right, let's go.
Right.
You're walking back through the forest, all the way towards the.
What kind of how's the road going?
The road seems fine.
Oh, cool.
All the goblin guys are waving at you like, "No riddles for you today. We're fresh out of riddles." I'm sorry.
Hey, thanks, pal.
We heard you went. We heard you went through it. We heard you guys are too good, so we don't want to gamble on you anymore.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
You are walking through Windbreak Village. People seem genuinely shocked that you haven't been killed, and the fact that the prince is behind you, the fact that there's a load of villagers. Some of them came from Windbreak Village. Some of them are heading to villages further along the way. They're all spreading out as you walk back through the town. You're walking back through the forest road again, back towards the big king village, and people are on top of the walls and they can see you, and they're waving at you as you're coming back in because they know you there. You know, they see the prince. They're chanting your
cool.
names.
I feel pretty good about this. It's like the old days.
Everyone thinks that you're such cool people.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is like the old days, man.
As you walk back in with the prince, a big deal is made of the prince, and you guys are sort of like kind of elbowed along, like kind of told where to go.
Yeah.
You know, like the prince is walking where he likes. People are being very kind, but people are like, pushing you and telling you where to go as you walk along into this. And you're brought in to the town square where the king is, and you head in towards the court where the king was. And as you walk in there, you can see the king, and he's big and fat, and he's eating a couple of chickens. Classic. And all the people are around, and they all look around at Luthien and be like, it's so everyone wants to be so on telly, and they're all looking at you, and the king goes, "My boy, my boy, my boy," and
that's
like
nice.
Luthien walks over towards him. He's like, "Father, father," and he takes his place at the right hand of the king. And
nice.
then the king indicates towards you and beckons you to come forward.
We walk up towards the king.
Yep, we approach.
Now, Tabby King, thank you so much for letting us go on this mission.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I owe you guys a reward, right?
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to give you guys 100 gold for bringing my boy back.
Don't.
I mean, that's what we agreed.
It sounds like it said, or.
A couple of chickens.
Or a couple of chickens?
Both. You can have the chickens. I'll throw in the chickens as well.
Chickens as well as 100 gold.
We secured the line of succession.
You can have this dagger as well. It's this amazing dagger that never goes blunt. It's sharp. It's sharp all the time. It's an amazing dagger. You can have this as well. It's been in the family for years. Gives you a great dagger.
King, how is? Can I just ask? What is your? How is your kingdom going?
Oh, you know,
is everything okay?
going.
Is everything okay?
I mean, all the people are real happy. And all the people are real happy. And all the people are like, woo! But it seems dystopian.
Okay. Did that very dystopian?
No, not much. No, these are fake people. They all want to be on telly.
Right. Oh,
They're the court people. They're not the real people.
Can I get a chicken?
Yeah, sure. He offers you one of his chickens.
I take one of the chickens.
You eat the chicken.
Nice,
yeah, you gain back some health. You gain back 3 health.
Nice one.
You get chicken.
Is he still eating his chicken?
He's still eating his chicken, yeah.
Can I mage hand one of the bones to get stuck in his throat?
Wow, yeah, go for it. Roll it, roll it, see what you get.
Assassinate him by means of chicken bone. That's a 6 plus 6.
Oh, 12.
Unless my potion's worn off at this point.
No, it hasn't. No. Well done. Yeah. You successfully mage hand a chicken bone into his throat. He begins to gag on it. He begins to choke. And they're looking around for people to do CPR, whatever the equivalent is of like putting leeches on him or something. They're looking around for like a doctor.
He's going to need a tracheotomy. Use your sword, bagger.
The guy is like, hey, and then Luthien's like giving you like the sly thumbs up.
Who's giving us a
Luthien's giving you the sly thumbs. Luthien.
Oh, Luthien's doing this entire time.
To die.
Okay.
The king is now choking. A doctor is coming, but he's having trouble getting through the crowd.
Give him a tracheometry with your sword from distance. Throw your sword.
I consider how we're. I don't like. I look around and I think, is this what everybody wants? I say to the crowd.
People don't know how to react. It's amazing. Roll for charisma to see if you bring them along.
That's genius.
8.
An 8.
8 plus 1, 9.
9, I see.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite grab them, but one child steps forward. And the child says, "Let him die."
Can I just ask you, child? Can I ask you, is he a bad king, or is it your perception of him as a bad king?
Bad king.
What is bad about him?
He lets the ones come in the hoods and fuck up
He lets the ones
village.
Is that right?
Yeah, they said
true?
they wouldn't. They said they wouldn't. They said they wouldn't come here if they went there. He sold you guys out. He sold you guys out.
Okay, but I just want to be clear. His weight has nothing to do with it.
A real fat guy steps forward.
I just want to be clear that the perception of his weight is nothing to do with whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. Can I just be clear about this?
Three fat people step forward, 2 women and a man, and say in unison, "Kill him! We're sound. We're cool with it."
I know. Thank you.
It's not because we're fat. It's not
No, I didn't. Good. I turned
coincidence.
I turned around.
Are very nice.
Yes. Equal amounts. It is nothing to do.
Yeah, we
with
don't have time to go into it now.
I'm
We're at the end.
I just want to be very clear. I turn around and I throw my sword.
Yes, throw your sword at the king. Roll for it. See how much damage it does. But I have a feeling it's going to embed directly into his.
It's a 6.
It's a 6
plus a 6 is a 12.
You get him right in the chest. He's a king. He's not wearing much armor. As chicken goes down his throat, blood spills out. It's horrific, and people definitely know it wasn't. He didn't choke, but he's dead. He's dead, and the prince steps forward and goes, "My father has choked," and he tries to get rid of some people, and he says, "You must now follow me, but first we must mourn our father." And he looks at you guys. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And
I put my hands up in the air and go, "This was right."
Get the sword. Get the sword.
Oh, I take the sword back.
You pull your sword out, and more blood comes out of the king.
Oh, no.
He's definitely dead now. And you walk out of the room. You walk out. The prince has clearly put a couple of guards to get you the fuck out of town.
Sure.
He sends you back on your way out towards your village. And you're done. You've walked out of the village. You successfully killed the king. The prince is going to take over there. And you're walking out of your village. But you're walking out of the big town back towards your village now.
Oh, can you swing by Windbreak?
You want to swing back by Windbreak? Yeah, cool. You go by the other exit of town. You go to Windbreak.
I go to the potion shop.
Yeah.
Finch.
Yeah. Find Finchy Momo. He's winking. He's winking all day.
Finch.
My friends, my old friends.
I have just come into. I have just come into a bit of a fortune, if you ask me. Could I pick up some lizard?
You guys are going to love this weird new variation of the lizard guy.
Actually, sorry, Finchy, real quick. Yeah, can I take that? I'll take that.
Yeah, he takes that. He gives that to you.
Finchy, hey, listen, Finchy, I'll split this pill with you.
Oh man, you drop the pills and everything's great. It all ends on pills. You have a great party in Bonebrick Village. You haven't dealt with your own village at all. But you successfully completed your quest. You are just partying it up in Windbreak Village. Everyone's on pills. You're having a great time. Congratulations, you've completed your session of Dungeons and Dragons. Well done. Nice.
Yeah, we did it.
Very well done, Jeff.
Thanks, man.
Success.
How are you feeling about it?
I feel very.
Did you do everything?
I feel a little bit guilty about killing the king. I don't know. I felt I just needed.
He choked.
No, I know he choked, and then he got a fucking sword in the neck.
That was the chicken bone.
Okay, that's the chicken bone bursting out of his neck hole.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with the whole thing. I honestly, I kind of wish I had maybe I wish I had gotten to know the king a bit better.
Sure.
And known like what the problems were, that maybe we could have sort of said like maybe sort of like by having like some sort of discussion. But you know what? I think it was a pretty successful.
I think you did everything you needed to do.
I mean, we fucking partied at the end.
Did some good. You partied at the end as well. It's great to end an adventure on a hard
Could have
party.
been mayors of our own town.
I want that. Do you want that responsibility? Do you know how much fun is being a mayor?
I think it would have been an awful lot of horrible decisions and rolling over and over again.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Just I don't know, man, just off the top of my head. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you.
Oh my god, anytime, man. Anytime.
Lovely. All right, let's stop this.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you so much for listening to episode 3 of Dungeons and Naggins with Stephen Bradley and Andrew Dorman. That's this adventure finished. The first one is done, hooray! So next thing that's going to happen is we're going to bring other people on. So there's going to be different characters on each week. It's released on a Monday, so stick around and check it out. And if you could leave a rating or a comment, or just if you could tell somebody about the show, you have no idea how much that helps us, and I'd really appreciate it. But thank you so much for listening to this, and good luck. Bye.